State football here at Edgewood High School with head coach Scott Clemmons. And Scott, back-to-back 8-2 years. Last year you went 8-2 and didn't get in the playoff, but you did win your second consecutive SWAC title. And right now you guys are on top of the league. It's got to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, but like we tell the young men, that those were the last 2 seasons were that was those teams, and now it's their opportunity, and it's a different season. Different teams have different players too, so it's always great to win those things and have those up there. But it's a new season, new players, new opportunities. So this group's got to go out and prove who they are as a team, and can't live on those other 2 teams what they did as a team.
I was talking to a couple of your seniors, and I sort of got the same feeling about it. It's a very business-like atmosphere with that group of seniors, isn't it?
Yeah, we just talked to the young men at the end there. That's one thing I can say about these young men here. They give great effort. They come out every day in that workman attitude. Bunch bell, pull those cleats tight. They strap them on. They give us everything they have. For the amount of time we're here, take care of themselves, and they come back the next day and say, well, what do you got for us today, Coach?
That's a good-looking group. And let's talk about the offense a little bit in 2018. A backfield that's loaded, a quarterback that's a gatekeeper. As long as he keeps the game under control, he's got 2 backs to throw to, and it looks like you're even deeper than just your 2 starters in the backfield.
Yeah, we get Elijah and Wade back. We kind of kind of tease those 2, kind of a little bit of thunder and lightning kind of approach there, and so like that. Like I said, Corbin did a great job last year. You can see his maturity this year, being that second-year quarterback in that varsity action. His arm strength's a lot stronger. So he's doing a great job of managing the offense, confidence in himself and who he is now that come back as a second-year, varsity starter. And like you said, we got they got some great quality depth back here in the backfield, with the next guy if we have to go with that.
And on the offense or the defensive side of the ball, you lost a lot of leadership over there, but you do have some pretty cool pieces back.
Yeah, Justin and Evan, kind of those 2 anchor ends are back. Evan's been there for 3 years now. Justin's been there for 2, so those 2 are kind of still anchoring down those 2 edges. We got 2 down linemen back, front line there, Trent Persinger and Caden Nance, and we're trying to find those 2 linebackers right now with the 4 that have been running there, doing a great job and giving great effort. Like I said, the DBs, it's kind of where all the new guys are. So they're learning, but they're doing a great job so far right now. Communication, getting everybody in the coverage and flying to the ball.
Well, we'll talk a little bit about the league and the schedule. First of all, your independent games. You got a couple of really good matchups. One against Franklin, which is usually on the schedule, and then another one, which is a newcomer to the schedule, Winton Woods. How did that game come about?
Well, we're leaving off only the 17s. We ended up with an open week, and we had a great 2-year run there with Clemmons to Sells, and it was great playing them. It was one of those things. Could have stayed there, but that 2.5-hour trip, to go up there and then come down here, and on Friday night, we talk about taking care of young kids and education and the process and stuff. It was a great partnership, but it was just too far of a trip. Winton Woods was open, we was open. We were old teams there, played a couple years in FABC together, and then we had playoff games there a little bit against them, stuff like that. So it was just a great opportunity, to get back to playing another Cincinnati team that's local and it's right here in our area.
And then as far as the league goes this year, it looks like it's going to be much stronger than last year. Mount Healthy should be back to full strength again, and Little Miami showing that they want to become a perennial winner. What do you think about the league, and where do you think some of the biggest challenges are going to lie?
Well, I think the thing about our league is, like you said, we've said, that window and that, when we first kind of got in the league, there was kind of a big discrepancy on, some of those top and bottom teams, and that slowly dwindled down over the years, over the years and stuff like that. So, like I said, I don't think, we tell it to the other men every week is, there are none of those other 6 teams we're going to play in that league are any slouches or just going to, sit there and say, oh, Edgewood's coming to town, or we got to go to Edgewood and just give us anything. They're all fighting. They all want to be league champions. The seniors on those teams are, they want to go out as champions. So all 6 of those games, no matter if we're going to or fro or whatever, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. And like I said, Mount Healthy, Harrison, Little Miami, Ross, Harrison, all those teams, they want to get there. Northwest, they're changing some things up down there. So all those teams are trying to find that little niche and take a little change or whatever to try to get that league championship.
You've been around this program a long time, and when you see coaching changes happen at a school like a Northwest or a Ross, and then you see them replace them with guys like Clemmons and Lee Johnson, and know that these are good quality people, but you also got to feel good that the quality of football is not going down in this league, or it's going to get better anymore. Doesn't it seem that way?
Oh, exactly. I think anytime one of the jobs comes open in our league or whatever, it's just one of those things that the quality of candidates that all these schools are getting, the ones that got a job, like I said, Coach Johnson was at Northwest, with Coach Murphy, so he knew the program, knew the kids down there, went to Hams for a while. They got the opportunity to bring him back. You can tell the mentality of those kids. there with that, that little Miami with, Nate going over there, just changing, with the mentality change that he made with those kids. And then, like I said, knowing the Clemmons brothers from the days they were down at Mount Healthy, he's with his brothers and sisters, but just that mentality and that toughness he brought, with those young men down there, he's brought that same approach here to Rolls.
There you go. That's head coach Scott Clemmons of the Edgewood Cougars. There will be back in 2018 looking for a playoff appearance again.